Okay, so pretend you guys saw the normal stinger. I have no idea where it went. It seemed to have just disappeared. So pretend you saw the little doors open and close. How are you guys doing? I gotta turn on my lights. I'm not kind of low energy today, I'm not gonna lie. You guys hear me okay? I definitely saw it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? How are you guys doing? Hello, Caleb. Hello, Tasato. Hello, Bone Wolf. Hello, Himari. Hello, Jace the Ace. Hello, Beta. How are you guys doing? Flip. I have all my... Oh, God. I gotta get used to this. It's been like 16 billion years. Wow, total normal door opening animation. Where did it go? Where did it go? What's been happening since our last time meeting? I don't remember the last time I streamed, I'm not gonna lie. But let me think. What happened? I've been trying to resurrect my computer, Jace the Ace. Do you remember my my computer breaking? I've spent thousands of dollars trying to fix it, and to no avail. So I'm trying plan. What are we on? A, B, C, D, E. I think we're on plan E. See if that works. Chaos does not know about the D-O-R-E. The door. I love that one. Also, why isn't the stream working for Alter? Where is Alter? That's a good question. I don't know. Alter's in Canada military. I'm not surprised. Oops, I'm on the wrong chat. Live chat. There we go. Yeah, your computer basically just gave up on life. Are your kids alive or not? My children? Where are my children? Where are my children? I don't think I ever put them up there. My children are alive. Well, somewhere. Oh, I never made items for them. Okay, well, they're alive. They're just not... I've not added them to my program right now. But how are you guys doing? Yay, the stream is restricting the Canadian Forces internet. That is so funny. That's what he gets for being in Canada. All things considered. Where are my children? You're doing such a good job. You're doing such a good job, sweetie. What was that? Oh, BRB, the doorbell just rang. I've returned. It was just an Amazon delivery. I can't believe you made a post just to let everyone know that it was my birthday. I was so happy. I'm so sorry I didn't stream on your birthday, Jace Ace. I was very happy that was your birthday. We love Jace the Ace around here. You know what I mean? No relaxing, says Tasato. What the? Who's relaxing? Yes. Oh, I guess maybe you meant the doorbell. I don't know. But it was my vitamin D. New strat, guys. I'm gonna attempt to cure my mental illness with simply vitamin D alone. Let's see how this works. All things considered. Hold on real quick. What have you guys been doing? Is my microphone extra sensitive? It was kind of sensitive for me for a moment there, so I don't know. I'm taking a PCAP? What is a PCAP? That's interesting. Vitamins. I love the gummy ones. Me too. It just gives me a excuse to eat candy. Oh, you tried to relax. I see, I see. We're gonna try and have a cheeky, relaxing drawing stream today, you guys. Can you believe it? I'm gonna be drawing. You know what? Vitamin D is better than those essential oil people. Well, vitamin D is actually mislabeled, like mischaracterized as a vitamin. It's actually a hormone. And that's why it's so important whenever doctors say you have a vitamin D deficiency. It sounds like a bunch of googly glop by just saying that, but in reality, it's a pretty serious thing. So I'm hoping this helps me out because my vitamin D levels were kind of low when I got them tested. They said I wasn't deficient, I was insufficient. So they said in order to have a positive effect on your mood, you need to have like a a number range from like 40 to 60, and I'm like at 29 right now, you know what I mean? Anybody remember Flapjack? I did. Do you remember Chowder? I had the biggest crush on Chowder when I was a kid. The little purple guy. I thought he was such a cutie. I don't hear the sound. What the? Okay, I'm definitely not muted. What the? Caleb. It's a smaller ASVAB. Ah, I see. I see. Good evening, N. How are you doing? 20. No, mine was 29, if that's what you're saying. But I'm going to take a little vitamin D right now. Also, what you're saying is I'm slacking on my HRT. I have vitamin D to push. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. I kind of like Flapjack a bit more. I thought the artwork was a little ugly. Like, you know how like they did like the close-ups and stuff to make it look really scary and ugly? I didn't really like that. And it looked creepy. But how are you guys been? What else has happened? Not much. I mean, I showed you guys the project I was working on, or one of them rather. The little Transformers plushies. Please look forward to more cute items in the future. I guess hold on. I'm so tired all the time. You probably have some sort of deficiency in something. I'm once again gonna try. Guys, every day I wake up and I'm like, we're locking in. This time we're locking in for real. This time we're locking in for real. I'm gonna try again to lower my caffeine intake. We're locking in for real this time, you guys. I need a compilation of how many times I've said that. 40 trillion questions per chapter, no time limit. I didn't get that high of a score on an ASVAB. I'm a piss poor test taker, all things considered. So I only got a 66 on the ASVAB. I know Genius Caillou got like a, what's it called? I think got a kind of high score, all things considered. Remember that comment I made on the post of the Transformers plushies? Yeah, that was not me that was holding the plushies. It was part of the people, the team of the people who hired me to make the plushies. So that was not me. I love those cute plushies. Thank you. I tried my best, all things considered. I said before they get 8 hours of sleep a day, just not consecutively. Ah. Yeah, I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night, and then I woke up and thankfully fell back asleep. So I got a whopping 6 hours of sleep last night, with the night before being 5 hours. So we're balling to say the least. I think I got a 69 on that. That's a pretty good score. All right. Let me move. All right, guys. You know how I am with Clip Studio Paint. I'm going to try my best. Let me find, hold on, what layers I absolutely cannot click off. I will try my best. Nope. The bra. Okay. We got to keep the bra on. Spats. I wish there was a way I could like make sure I don't accidentally toggle this off. But all right, let's get to drawing. ASVAB is basically a military test. It is a military test. It's the advanced something placement vocab. I don't know. It's whatever all that is. All right, you guys close your eyes and pretend that there's doors about to come in. Hold on. There you go. I feel like Leaf right now. Hello, Debunked. How are you doing? Just stopping to say hello. It's 2:23 after midnight. After midnight. Right now, I'm going to bed. Good night, Gorv. I appreciate you stopping by. How kind of you. All right, let me get me out the way. I worked on a little bit of my model actually off stream, so that's why it's there's more done than since when you last saw it. All things considered. I love the doors today. Very modern. I am trying my best. I'm simply trying my best. All right, let me put me down here. I honestly might be a little too lazy to get out the drawing tablet. I couldn't find it. Guys, I'm the worst streamer in the world. You're on Eldritch today? I am not. Actually, fuck. That's what I was going to do. Eldritch is behind me on a different desk. I need to start stress testing it. So running some programs and stuff like that. That really push it to its limit, so I can make sure it's good. But I was having power supply issues. And especially with my new RAM and stuff like that, I needed a new power supply anyway, so I bought a new power supply today. Hopefully that's here, I don't know, sometime next week. How are you doing, Debunked? Armed Service Vocational Aptitude Battery Test. There we go, J-Stace, look at you. I forgot how calming your background music was. Yeah, I need to figure out how to do like lo-fi or something so I can listen to that too. Is there not? Okay, we're going with a yellow table. I don't want to pin it. There we go. Ignore that. Okay, do you remember how my Apple Pencil has been on the fritz for the past couple of months? I finally like died and I had to get a completely different stylus. I do kind of remember that actually. What stylus are you using? Because Apple Pencil is kind of like the only thing that really ever worked for me. I fear any program that can put Eldridge to the limit. I know. Eldridge is a super computer now. We are working with Eldridge Retrofit when she has her new battery. Say, Kyoza, have you seen Bar Rescue? I think I may have actually once or twice in my culinary class. All right, let me get comfortable so we can start drawing. Let me move all my stuff around. How are you doing, alive? I'm tired of doing good. Or doing, good overall. I see. That's kind of like similar to me. I am very tired, all things considered. But alas, every day we must push ourselves forward to the future. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Can't wait for the next stream to somehow be Plastic Duck Simulator. Alright guys, next stream when we get Eldridge up and running, Plastic Duck Simulator with Microsoft Flight Simulator. I almost said Minecraft Flight Simulator. That's gonna be the stream. We'll run both of them at once. Just absolute render maxing. Any other high-powered Minecraft? Let's see if we can run Minecraft Flight Simulator and ducks at the same time. So I keep going, my dude. I'll be able to get some rest soon. Me too. I'm actually getting a sleep study done as soon as the VA approves it. They have to like, my doctor said that she thinks I should get one. And so I have to wait till they officially approve it. But I'll be having a sleep study done. So hopefully maybe that'll figure something out. Shadow Show, hi, just came to ask a question. How do you avoid getting frustrated and losing all confidence while drawing something? It depends on what I'm drawing. If I'm drawing something and it's turning out really bad, I have to do a morale booster, which is I go and draw something I know for a fact I will likely do good at. You know, because sometimes like when I'm drawing something really hard and I'm just failing over and over, I'm like, okay, I gotta go be nice to my bruised ego and draw something much easier. And if that doesn't work, I use a very referenced image to draw. Like, you know, the whole, like, redraw your character here, stuff like that. That's, like, a good way. You know, you have to just be very gentle with yourself. You know what I mean? They make you study in your sleep unbelievable. You know what I mean? The grind set never stops. Hella studious. Hella studious. Where's my little... Oh, yeah, I put it up here. Hold on, give me a second. Yay for sleep slices, Sasato. If you run Minecraft, run it like max shaders. Exactly. We gotta run everything. Alright, so I need to put... I didn't put my reference on here, but I need to... Where is my... There we go. Click on this. I need to put some sort of white clip right here. I had just an X for a clip idea, but I find that might be kind of boring. Oh, so here's kind of like what... Hold on, I forgot to put this part up here. Hold on. Where is the back? Back of hair. Back jacket. There we go. So here's my new model design. I think I might still, if I am feeling extra frisky, I might still do the military design too, but this is kind of like going to be my new upcoming design I work on first. I think she's pretty cute. Just a basic ass school uniform, you know what I mean? Minecraft, the Eldridge Killer. I know, we've got to avenge ourselves. Alright, let me see. Where can I put this? It's pretty cute. Thank you. Okay, thank you, because honestly, even using reference, I still feel like I can't copy the angles and shapes of things correctly, and it doesn't help. You might have to just stop and then go back and, like, hit the books. You know what I mean? And every now and then, if I'm doing really bad, like, if you do, like, gentle tracing to kind of see where the artists put their lines, that's also something that's very beneficial. Welcome to Procreate 5.4. What the... I'm gonna be honest, I was thinking it looks like a teacher type uniform or school uniform. Yeah, it is kind of like very school uniform. I wouldn't really say teacher. But it is very uniform styled. All things considered. Like I said, it's just kind of basic, but it's just like, it's cute colors, you know. Is the baseball bat your weapon of choice? I could say so. Maybe I'll give her a baseball bat. I think that'd be kind of cute. Please select a location for your... What the... What the heliante? Very preppy looking, but good. It's so preppy in here. It's so preppy in here. Where I live, they don't have school uniforms, so I can't relate. I had to deal with school uniforms when I was a kid. Jace Ace. Did you have a good birthday, by the way, Jace Ace? Alright. I moved everything around, so I have to be careful in lowering my desk so I don't break something. Alright, there we go. Is Vtube Studio free and have an in-app purchase like Clip Studio? I believe Vtube Studio is like a whopping $10 or maybe $14. And I think there's one extension you can buy. But are you asking like Vtube Studio as far as like items and stuff like that? Like adding like items to your model like this? It doesn't have that, but you buy these separately and you drag them into the folder of the program. If that's kind of what you mean in regards to the Clip Studio reference. Thank you for your time, Skills. Appreciate it. See you later. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm drinking a Minute Maid Diet mixed with Freshka right now. My birthday was good. That's good. Harley Quinn vibes. A baseball bat? Shout out to Harley Quinn. A very accurate and real BPD representation. Alright, as you can see, I'm procrastinating. There you go. I'm procrastinating. Why did I have a stroke for a second there? But I'm deciding whether or not... I need to do the bandage on her face. I'll probably do that next. But I need to send... Let me think. I gotta grab this reference up real quick, you guys. Freshka, I haven't heard that since drink in like 8 years. Yeah, I saw it at the store. Where's my fan art channel? And I was like, you know what? I haven't had that in a while. There we go. Let's download this. We'll put it on my desktop. Is the stream freezing for you guys, or is it my whack Wi-Fi? Oh. That's a grand question. That's a great question. Give me 1 second. I need to plug in. I need to plug in my Wi-Fi. No freezing for me? I'm still gonna do that real quick. Hold on. Because I was testing Eldridge, so my internet is plugged in directly there. So might as well plug it in on mine. I will flange your PC, Mac, whatever. Plug you in. I don't know if it's gonna switch over, so good luck, you guys. What the Sigma, Jace? I hacked your Wi-Fi. Oh, sorry. Well, sorry to hear that, Himari. What's your opinion on Chuck Taylors? I like them. I wore them for the longest time, and I still do, actually. I wore them all through ChaosCon, except their platform versions. Alright. Let me put my glove on. I've been studying the philosophies of Nietzsche and Sartre, and I must admit, they may have been right in some points. Yeah, many such cases, Jace to Ace. It is very rare that someone is wrong 24/7. You know what I mean? So that's why you don't really idolize anybody in particular. You just listen to what people have to say and weigh it out whether or not it's valuable. Do I have any gifted subs I can gift? Let me see. Members only live stream. That's so funny. Schedule your live to switch to members only. That's interesting. No. Okay, so give us like 3 days with my one stream a month. I'll be able to do the front 10 gifted again. LOL. You should probably check out my playlist of favorite songs, says Jace the Ace. Will do. I forgot I had this. Thank you for keeping it. I do appreciate it. It helps a lot. It helps with my childcare costs because my child Eldridge is a growing and devouring individual. I tried getting Jeff here, but he hasn't responded. That's fine. He probably has better things to do, you know? All right. Let me get a tiny bit more comfortable, sorry. But I miss him. Maybe he just doesn't miss you. I hate to break it to you, Caleb. I hate to break it to you. You're seriously not considering making a stream only for members? I'm not, Jace the Ace. Don't worry, Jace the Ace. I'm not that, financially inclined. You're a cute debunked user. You're so funny, Tasato. Alright, let's get to coloring. No, we were gonna draw that one piece real quick. Okay, where did my reference go? I lost it again. Minimize you. Let's put you right here. And where's my reference? Okay. I see your game, Tasato, says debunked. Are you tired of these peasants in your streams? Kick them out this one single hack. Can you believe it? That's so funny. Like, YouTube is like, are you gonna start fucking making money? Are you gonna do that anytime soon? What are you here for? I think I will just do the eggs. It looks kind of cute. Okie dokie. Put you right there. One Piece. Shout out to One Piece. Izanagi, you finally got a stream. It's been out a bit, but I can't read. How are you, Izanagi? I've been well, all things considered. I've been well. Chaos, I can't effing believe you said effing F. I try not to. I try to be a good noodle around here. Alright, let's put that there. Put this here. Alright. So, drawing time. I love drawing. I need to move my ring off my finger. I have my little aura ring to tell me, bitch, you're not sleeping properly. But it's kind of the way. Okay. I hope I'm not gonna flash you guys with my model. I'll try my best with that. Well, you laugh about bringing in references to other characters like the pathetic yandere, lesbian, ennui, or Yatsia? No. Because I still am going to... I'm the slowest SOB. Chaos' Vtube Raptor is adorable. Thank you, my dear Stargazer. Thank you, my dear. I am going to... I know I'm so slow. Guys, I am the slowest SOB. If there's anything I can prove to you, it is that even if you're slow, you can still accomplish things, okay? I'm still gonna work on my visual novel. So it's like, that's its own entity. Alright. Where's the front bangs? We gotta take you off. Oh, we'll actually just take you and make you lighter. How about that? So I can see that. Looks okay. I need the head. It's right here, right? Yep. Alright, new layer. Oh, fuck, I forgot the whole symmetry nonsense here. Bandage, line art. Yeah, the color of the eyes are so pretty. I haven't seen this new model in quite a while. Thank you. I was adjusting it a little bit more, so it is a little bit different than you've last seen it. Bandage, line art. Alright, take you. And I'm gonna make you white. Oh my god, I barely remember how to do this damn program. It's tough. Bald Chaos isn't real. She can't hurt. Be nice to the hair loss, you know what I mean? Alright, there we go. Put it like there. Line art. Let's go back here. Off flip. I forgot what brush I was using prior. Oh no, I was using a pen. That's right. Updated my Procreate. Now it's broken. It just. Okay, first of all, how did yours just break? And funny enough, I literally just opened my iPad and it was like updating. And I was like, I didn't give permission for this. I hate it when it forces me to do something I did not ask it to do. Because like, I rather just keep the same version. Okay, what pen was I using? I can use this one, I guess. No, I don't like the little duh. Nietzsche is pronounced Nietzsche. Alright, J Stace. Thank you for telling me these things, my dear. That will do. Well, actually, maybe not. Hello, friend. Hello, M. Kuzlana. How are you doing? Well, this is a good one. Alright, we're gonna do a nice... this color right here. Have you heard of the band Ghost? I don't think I have, all things considered. Bladzia. Nietzsche. Shout out to that. Alright. So how will be the best way? I'm still not super familiar with drawing. Why does that look ugly? We're off to a great start, you guys. Updating without consent needs to be stopped. It really does. I just don't remember what pen I was using prior. Let me try this again. Alright, we'll do that. We'll do the G pen. Alright, it's a little chunky. I don't really like that. Ballsy. Mariana Cross. I don't think I recognize that song. Alright, so it's kind of like it starts right here, I think. Already terrible. I'm still super not familiar with drawing. I'm really not, you guys. This is tough. Oh god, this is looking terrible already. Alright, get these bangs out of here. Oh no. Oh no. Why does this look ugly? I know you know exactly what I mean too. Okay, ugly. Less ugly than before. All things considered. Okay, let's take you and put you... excuse me. Why is this tablet shifting? She's giving herself a smile? Yeah, that's definitely what it is. Let's take you and put you like that. I think this... okay. Looking terrible. All things considered. I promise you guys I can draw maybe. Maybe. Why does she have this bandage? Because I am in real life accident prone and I'm always getting bandages. And likely she got into a fight. There you go, there's the lore. Okay, there we go. This is erase. Look at that, guys. We're erasing. We got this. Smile Yosia. Reminds me of Pig Yosa. Pig Yosa. As long as things get less ugly, that's pretty good. Exactly. You know what I mean? Because I punched her. Himari punched me in the face. Alright, let's see how that's kind of... it needs to be a little bit more... excuse me, I'm so sick of Apple. Get the France out of here. I just slid over my thing and like this menu popped up. They always have some... okay. Let's actually take it and put it right here. Makes sense. Are you going to add some bruising or gauze? In due time. Good God, have patience, my child. Have patience. Alright, back to drawing. How do I do erase? There we go. I don't know about bruising. It's giving those like edits of like the VTubers where they're like all beat up and there's like slobber on them. Those are the edits of all time. Good night. Good Yosa. Okay, Yosa. Bad Yosa. May Yosa. Hell yeah. Doesn't like erasure. You're looking good with female pattern baldness. Alright, alright. We love to see it, I guess. Hi, Star. Nope, I did that again. I keep accidentally selecting the dropper. All right, I need this. There we go. Not the bad Yoiza. There we go. All right, take that. Yeehaw. Okay, I think that looks... It doesn't look good. But it looks better, I guess. Alright, let me spin this pancake around. Oops, did not mean to do that. I mean to do this. Evil Yoza. Evil Yoza is where I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna beat somebody in the Discord today. For sport. That's Evil Yoza. I forgot my sweat rag. It's so over. It looks like a bandage. Okay, as long as it looks like a bandage, we're getting somewhere. Not the bald mullet Yoza. Oh my god. Gives Caleb a donut. Stargazer, how are you doing? Giving everyone in this chat diabetes. Okay. I don't... Let me see. How am I liking that with bangs? I probably should have just traced my reference, but I forgot to put it on here, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't like that. So... Well, let's ignore that. Go back down here. Speaking of beating someone for sport, you haven't done that in a moment. Do you guys? You guys only want to see blood around here. Maybe I'm on my new carrying arc. You know what I mean? Because certainly none of you bitches are improving with physical violence. So I gotta change it up a bit. Alright, how is everyone? Gives everyone a chicken quesadilla instead. I mean, the tortilla is a little high, high in carbs, but I mean, I guess it's better than donut. No, we aren't. That's funny, I already forgot what I said. We are so back. We are so back to streaming. I don't even know what I said. So does mean you're switching to positive reinforcement? No. It just means I have a, that's a great question. I'm emotionally unstable. That's the word I was looking for. Unstable. Unstable. But I like the donut. Caleb? Love and kindness maxing. Okay, I like that a tiny bit better. It looks a little bit more like the reference I had. Alright, look at this. We're getting somewhere. I kind of wish I had a country accent, I'm not gonna lie. I've lived everywhere, and I've never picked up an accent. I spoke to one of my cousins recently. And remember, like, on my dad's side of the family, everyone's from the island. And although he was also born here, he has a very, like, thick Trini accent. And I'm like, I'm high-key jealous, because it sounds pretty cool. It's like, how come I didn't pick up one of those? Billions of people must smile. Exactly. Millions must fry! And they're at the McDonald's drive-thru. Correct. We are smile maxing now, you guys. Alright, this is... I don't know if it's gonna look that good. But I kind of did something like that. Whatever. That you are, but we chose to support you even when you beat us. Yeah, well, because you know it's not, like, out of malice. And again, a lot of times on the internet, people are so used to, like, an echo chamber of, yes, you're right, yes, you can't do anything wrong. That it's, someone's gotta do it, you know what I mean? Someone's gotta give these people a reality check. It unfortunately has to be me. I don't like doing it, but alas, duty calls. Alright, let's take you. I'll put you right here. Alright, let me see how this looks from far away. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Okay. Not too bad. You're getting beat? Not me. Debunk likes to very exaggeratively say I beat the hell out of my dear, lovely supporters, even though I would never do such a thing, actually. But it makes him sound like a rough and tough guy. You know what I mean? Not all heroes wear capes, says Himari. I've been told I have a New England accent, even though I didn't think I had one since forever. A lot of people ask me where it's from. Must be at least have an accent. Yeah, it's kind of funny whenever that does happen. Like, allegedly, you do have one. Wow. KO working overtime for debunked. I just need to work. I gotta work. You are scarily underrated. I appreciate that, Faye. I like the scary part. Like, that, like, sounds, like, intimidating. Like, now, why am I scary? Basement treatment is crazy. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just trying to make people happy, you know? Whatever they ask of me is what I'll do. Guys, what do you guys want me to do to make you happy? I'm simply here to make people happy. No other purpose in life. Alright, let's take that. And do that. Whoopsie. Back up. The PR mode activation, El Mayo. I got the screenshots. The screenshots of what? I have no PR mode. I have no reason to. Who's gonna fire me, Kaoza? Who's gonna fire the lead artist at Kaoza? Is Kaoza gonna do it? I don't think so. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. Staying hydrated would make me very happy. Alright. Himari said, I need more piss breaks. Alright, let me do a chug. Kao's scariness increases when she uses the angry guy emoji. What are you talking about? I'm not scary at all. Threateningly, you're underrated. I'm really not scary. And see, my goal, you guys, my goal is to teach my cute little students that I'm not scary. Even though you guys think I'm scary, my goal is to make you guys strong enough to where I don't look scary. You know what I mean? Like, at any time, you guys should be able to fight back against me. You should not be afraid. I'm sounding like those biblically accurate angels. God, you can tell I haven't spoken at all and for years. I can barely speak. Wish I kept a cool accent as a kid since I grew up moving to many different countries, but I picked up a British accent somehow watching YouTubers. For a while, I kept watching like Australian YouTubers, and they would say like YouTube and stuff like that, and like I picked that up for a bit. I'm like, what do you want me to do to make you happy? I want you to be doing all right and happy. Not possible. Didn't ask, loser. Haha. All right, this is a little crooked, but what plaster isn't crooked? You know what I mean? I just freeballed this. I'm kind of hot. Where's my fan? Ooh. Oh, hold on. I gotta switch on the switch. Nothing has changed if you can't speak. I'm trying my best. Maybe my tongue. Okay, so guys, what if this is it? What if my tongue is too fat for my mouth? And that's why I always trip over my tongue. Ever thought of that? YouTube Tuesday 1 2 tree. I hate when people say tree. I think it sounds goofy. All right, I'm turning on the fans. I'm not so sweaty, but the problem is I'm gonna get cold very quickly. I am the embodiment of Sisyphus. I'm struggling. Be not afraid. Not scarily underrated. I see. I was just messing around. Go piss girl. One day you'll be fine. What will I be fine with? What will I be fine? Alright, we got a bandage. Look at that. That's bandage shaped. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. We did it. We did it. Wait, should I add the little dots? Sometimes if you add too much decoration, it kind of looks bad though. Hold on. Yeah, like get these dots out of here. I'll figure it out later. Help, you're funny. How did I just find you? Oh, you think I'm funny? It's gotta go straight to my head now. Thank you. You guys are being so kind. All right, bandage. Color. All right, now we're gonna be coloring this SOB. It was a bandage you were drawing. I love how you didn't even know. It's tough out here. What the? Oh, I was on the wrong layer. Indeed, looks like you're properly dressed your flesh wound. We love it. We love the nicely drawn plasters. You know what I mean? I hate the symmetry tool in Clip Studio Paint. Why have they not fixed it? Can somebody let me know? Not going to your straight big head. Guys, you didn't have a big head. I've told this story a gazillion times, and I'll tell it again every time I hear the word big head. But when I was born, they thought my head was growing too big, so they had to like keep me a couple extra days in the hospital to make sure I didn't have one of those disorders where the the head grows too big. And nope, it was just reality was I just had a big head. There was no tumor or growth hormone problem involved. Kale's store has a cute stale. I cannot speak. Yes, I'm running a sale. I'm trying to clear out some inventory on my store. For new and improved items. So I am running a current sale on my Kaoza.store. Alright, let's get rid of you. Perfect. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, hold on. We are doing it. We are doing it. Bobblehead? I know, damn near. Maybe you just have a big brain. That's right, Stormy. That's right. Guys, ask me a question and I'll tell you the answer. It cannot be math related. You get banned if it's math related. I'll tell you a question. I am the Oracle. I'll give you guys all the answers. I'm that kind. See, that definitely looks like a bandage. Do I have a big head? Isn't here. Alright, look at that. We got a bandage. Let's put this in the bandage folder. Base bandage. Alright. What year did the Second Boer War end? The year that it ended. Gotcha. Gotcha. I think I just did this wrong. Hold on, where the hell happened here? Let's put you right here. There we go. Alright, what the dog doing? I don't like dogs. What's 4 plus 4? 8. 9 plus 19? 19. What walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night? A human. Can a shadow be faster than light? No. Oh, that's a great question. I don't know. Guys, you guys are asking me hard questions. What the? Any question, just not math? Lisa Drawing's head size is accurate to real. Yeah, that is true. All things considered. All right, there we go. We got a little bandage. Now we need to work on our hair clip. Look at us, you guys. Look at us. We're doing it. We're making progress. Look at this. New year, new us, you guys. Year of the Kaoza this year. Hell yeah, we got the bandage. Even though I don't think I like the placement. Yeah, I don't like the placement. Hold on. Alright, let's take you. Move you. I kind of want it more like right there. Like, you need to see some of the jaw. And then like this. Okay. I think right there. Nice. You actually got it. LOL. Is it? Okay, first of all. Oh, what was the metaphor? Ah, was the metaphor time, the passage of time? Yeah, we'll apply this transformation. Look at that. Okay, actually, no, we gotta fix this a little bit better. Okay, we got this. Someone fill me in on everything. Alright, I'm Kaoza. I'm a VTuber. My full-time job is a professional illustrator. I'm allegedly mean to my audience, even though I would never. I would never do something like that. As a part-time job, I designed stuffed animals. What else? What else lore are we missing, you guys? Excuse me, what is this? Uh-oh. I don't like how that looks. I think I may mess it up. She's a bully and it's really funny! Me? Me? I would never bully anybody. Thank you, Tasato. I couldn't believe my ears. What did Tasato say, actually? You should do those hair clips that are like heart star shaped. I don't know what you're talking about. 9 plus 19 is 19. Be nice. The trolley problem? What is the trolley problem? Is that like the whole kill one person or kill 3 people? Is that the trolley problem? Tomboy terrorist. Low key, I really like that one. But again, every time I use the word terrorist, I'm probably like demonetized instantly. But you know what? Someone's gotta do it. Someone's gotta be the tomboy terrorism. Alright, okay. Very cute, very cute. Look at this. File. Save. Guys, we are so good. We are progressing. And you can't play video games thanks to motion sickness. That is correct. I am severely motion sick. So I can't play most 3D video games. I will get like insanely, disgustingly sick. And it really, really sucks. Like it gives me a horrible migraine. I feel like the worst sickness ever. So I have to play little bitch games like Tetris. Hi, how's it going? Hello, Stellar. Oh, it's going fantastic. Yepers, you got a correct answer. Kill the less person? I mean, it's in life there's sacrifices. So you gotta kill, like you have to do less harm as possible. Guys, did you hear how Tylenol is causing autism in children? Wild. Wild. Are you drawing like clips with paint? Do my eyes deceive? Okay, okay. I want to say yes. But the real and true answer is I did most of it on my iPad and I just compiled it all together in Clip Studio Paint. So, yes and no. I just drew this bandage, all things considered. I think that was pretty impressive. But I am coloring it in Clip Studio Paint at least. At least. Okay. Now we gotta do the hair clip. Alright. Only thing I can think of is an X, you guys. I can't really think of anything else. Oh, I also have to set up my stupid symmetry tool. As a proud Tylenol American, I'm glad it's finally publicly out there. You love to see it. Chaos is a VTuber that has an adorable VTuber avatar with a giant fluffy tail. Used to be the largest... Excuse me. Used to be the largest BlackRock shooter collector. I didn't get rid of my collection. I still am the largest BlackRock shooter collector. Thank you very much. Love psychology and also debate. Funny, clever, and good friends with the Donatachis. Join the Discord, the Donatachi Discord. I need more people who are focused on self-improvement. Oh, I forgot the Discord link. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. All right, where is my link? Join the Discord. Copy. We need people who like to self-improve. All right, there we go. All right, pin. I forgot it. So many streamers live tonight and earlier today too. How are you doing, Raina? Long time no see. I'm drawing, believe it or not. Meeting other Tylenol babies will soon be classic history. Don't call me autistic. The politically correct is acetaminophen American. You know what I mean, guys? Get with the times. Get with the times. Could you put a Labubu as a hair clip? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eventually have a phone toggle and it's gonna be a phone charm. I'm gonna have one of the pin for loves as a phone charm. We take those using all the resources available. Why not? You know what I mean? Stargazer starts being called the main character by Dark Virus and gets an ego, saying you used to have the large collection. Wild, right? I actively and currently have the largest BlackRock shooter collection in the world. And if anybody wants to try and pass me, we can handle this. We can do this. I will blast anybody out the water. I got all day and all night. I cannot be fatigued. I will beat anybody in the BlackRock shooter collecting business. Which, speaking of which, one of these stupid ass figures is coming out soon. I'm like, oh god, I don't want to pay for that. Alishka. Labubu. Acetaminophen. Okay, how do you say it? How do you say it? Acetaminophen? Ace medicine. Ace medicine. I'm going with ace medicine from now on. Oh, it's like the speed thermometer. Ace medicine. Watching the news to see what's happening in America is like watching reality TV. It's wild. It's absolutely insane. It really is insane, all things considered. I'm getting a drink. Hold on. This is how you treat her after becoming a mod? I know. He's like, this washed up bitch used to be a Blackrock Shooter fan. Unbelievable. It always goes to people's heads. That's all I can say. It always goes to people's heads. Great. Hair clip. I don't know how I'm going to draw this. I don't think Clip Studio Paint has any box tools or anything, right? Damn. Acetaminophen. Ace Medicine. Acetaminophen. 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 Ace to medicine. Ace to medicine. The power of regional accents in these pronunciations is strong. You will soon find I can't say anything. I tried saying the word colloquially. Huh? It took me about 20 minutes to get the pronunciation right. Alright, let me just start drawing kind of random shapes and see if any of it kind of sticks. Good to see you streaming, and hello, Cypher, and thank you for keeping your membership for so long. I really appreciate it. What is going on here? And yeah, I am streaming. Yeehaw. I hope to do it more. I have like, once my other PC is fixed, it's gonna be great because I can do 3D model, like 3D streams. I'm excited. I'm excited, you guys. The future's so great. Only at the cost of another $3,000 in parts for my PC. Alright. Alright, so I'm kind of thinking an X. Can't believe Chaos has the same pronunciation as the Commander-in-Chief, loyal to this day, I see. He was so real. He was so real from not being able to say it. You know what I mean? He was so real for that. Okay. I kind of... Let me see. You know, acetaminophen. Ace to medicine. Does anybody think that life is meaningless? No, Jace Ace. Life is what you make of it. Okay, Jace Ace? I want to help other people become happy in life, and that's my meaning to life. You have to define it. That's the hardest part, Jace to Ace. You have to define what you want your life to be. Alright, do I like that X, though? Hold on. I kind of do. I kind of do. Sounds like a new PC. It's like, this is where I don't agree with sunk cost fallacy, but this is 1,000,000,000% one of the times where it's like, I've like spent so much money on this computer at this point, I might as well. I might as well. Oh, I need to grab a towel real quick, you guys. I'm sorry. I get too sweaty. BRB. I've returned. Do you have a fan name? Yeah, the Donut Tachis. I really like donuts. Like, if you look at my Twitter account, I have this thread where I've eaten, like, probably, like, I don't know, like 400 donuts in a span of a year. And so Tachi usually means, I think, a group of people. Usually in a friendly sense in Japanese. So the Donut Tachis is what we, you little guys are. How dare you not give me but one, but two unskippable ads? Greed, you know what I mean? You get 15 viewers in chat and suddenly the greed goes straight to my head. You know what I mean? I'm like, I gotta monetize this, guys. I gotta monetize this. I got my towel. An adorable buffalo plush. That's kind of interesting. All right, where's my pen? All right, I've done enough drawing for tonight. Tetris time. I drew a bandage. Okay, so I do kind of like the X. Let me see. Is anyone here afraid of being damned for all of eternity? Not me, Jay Stays, because if I'm damned for all eternity, I'll overcome that too. 15 viewers and over 20 likes. We are so back. We're making it out of the hood with this one. We are so back. YouTube Red goes crazy. I get to support content creators and get no ads. That's awesome. I couldn't imagine using YouTube without the, what's it called? I almost kind of like the Fortissimo, kind of like Sayaka Miki has. Because I do really like Sayaka Miki, so that could be a good Sayaka Miki reference. Or Fortissimo, I don't know. Any band nerds in chat, correct me? But I'm not sure. I think it's a little too cursive looking. Someone say my Discord's crashing. Sayaka Miki, me when I can. Me when I can, you know what I mean? Alright. I kind of like that, but also it looks a little too fancy. I am band nerd. What instrument did you play? No, I'm not okay. I need to know the truth. Whatever the truth may be. Either the truth comes to me or I have to find it. Will somebody tell me the gosh darn truth? There's a schizophrenic I follow, and he says that at least like probably 4 or 5 times a day. Alright, what else does we have as shape? A crescent. Ooh, a C would look terrible. Like a moon? Look at me, I'm a moon. Don't like the moon. Showing your age with that one, LMAO. I think they rebrand away from YouTube Red. Oh, that's right. It's YouTube Premium. That's actually hilarious. That is true. This is gonna sound like a schizo episode. You know what I mean? He's like, will somebody tell me the goddamn truth? At least like 4 or 5 times a day. Kayla's struggling to draw a square. JCA subplot. Alright, where's my... Okay, there we go. I play the violin. The violin's pretty. And I always wanted to play the piano. I could never learn how to play it, though. If you hate fancy, you should do a tenor clef. It's super simple and plain. Is this thing? What is that one? You know what I mean? I think, I think what it is. One of the Ren and Lens have it. Oh, Cash Money. Could you imagine? Can you imagine how stupid that would look? Just a money sign. I'm always chasing the bag. That'd be really funny. Band-Aid hairpins. I could do the classic, almost Rin-like. Ooh, I kind of like almost the Rin style in a way. So, that is an alternative. If I don't find the answers, I may be damned to eternal suffering by a deity. I don't think you will be, J-Stace. Don't worry. I don't think you will be. All things considered, and if this deity is so kind, I think he would be forgiving that you didn't find the answer out in time. You know what I mean? I think you're attempting a treble clef. You know what I mean? I'm trying something. Anything aviation related? I think that's what my emblem looked like in the military. Maybe? AT? Yeah, it looks terrible. That would be kind of cool, little AT thing right here, though. I don't want to track any more military freaks, though. I've had enough of them. As a former cello. Deities are nice, chat, says Reina. Quick, give your model the aviator glasses. This one? Or are you talking about my model that I'm working on now? Let me take off my tank top. There we go. Let me see. A circle. No. What about those yellow hook symbols that airliners have? Yellow hook symbols. Yellow hook symbols. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. No. Jay says, help! You seem so philosophical as something IDK. But they say that if you don't believe in the said deity or accept him as your Lord and Savior, you'll suffer eternal damnation. Well, Jay says, no matter what, we might suffer, so you might as well enjoy your time here while it lasts. You know, become stronger. Because how can something make you suffer? You know, just try and become stronger. So that way when the suffering comes inevitably, you have the strength to face it head on. The E-palette plates? What the hell are the E-palette plates? Okay, we can just do a freaking... Look at me. No. A warning symbol. That'd be kind of funny. Like a warning symbol. I might put a warning symbol somewhere. Maybe like a patch on the jacket. I think a warning symbol would be kind of cute, actually. I looked at the AT rate pin and it does look pretty cool. MAO. It's like some weird wings. It's kind of weird. Jay says you're going to hell according to somebody's religion, so I don't G. Moving on. Don't worry, if we go to hell, we'll all go together. I will see you guys in hell. A tail pin. The explosive symbol would... What is the explosive symbol? No, I don't care. I've heard horrible things about hell. Jace the Ace, it doesn't exist. And if I'm wrong... well... well... You can calm down, Jace the Ace. Okay. Alright, we'll leave the pin for later. Now I have to do this absolutely horrible thing, which is, the symmetry tool. Okay. Let me see, how do I do this? What religion are you? He says he's an atheist, but he grew up in a very, very religious, like, I don't know, Jay was it Catholic or just Christian? So he's very kind of like, he has that fear of the eternal damnation. And so he's coming to terms whether or not he's a atheist. But you can tell the fear still resides within him, I think, because his father is very religious. All right, right click. Straight line. Maybe this is it. That's definitely not it. Ruler. Symmetrical ruler. All right, let's pray to God I get this right. That looks kind of symmetry. Shut the F up, Jace Ace. Language. Control yourself. Govern yourself, Jace Ace. He does have a temper problem, by the way. He does have a temper problem. Govern yourself, Jace the Ace. Meet and greet in hell. Hell yeah. This is serious. You don't mess with a deity. Deities can't die and they can't be negotiated with. That's if you believe in them, Jace the Ace. That is if you believe in them. Alright. How do I make this apply to all... Show on all layers. There we go. Alright, now let me try this. That was not what I needed. Let's try this. Okay, so that didn't work. How do you make it symmetrical again? Don't worry, Jace. If you go to hell, I'll get you out with the help of a can of Bronito the Thirst Mutilator. He's got a plan. Okay, how the France do I make this? Alright, take you. Symmetrical ruler. No, I don't need that. Whoopsie, 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 whoopsie. Whoopsie. I'm still new, but Donatachis are funny. They are really, really funny. We've got a lot of good characters around here. All things considered. Okay, why is it not symmetrically? Symmetrically. Link guide to ruler. Maybe that's it. No? Why are we not symmetrically? What the? As someone who also grew up in a religious household, I think you're a good person. You should have a pretty good chance of going to heaven. The deities seem pretty forgiving. There you go. There you go, J Stace. Showing all layers. I did that. Why am I brain dead? I have this symmetrical ruler out. What the? What if Christ was wrong and he wasn't a deity in human form? What if he was just a man? What if God was a woman? Alright, let's take that. Okay, does this make this symmetrical? No! Wait! I did it again! The symmetrical ruler. Alright, let's make it symmetrical. Now let's take this. And what does I keep doing? God could never have been a woman! What does that mean? Alright, new, we're trying out something new. Okay, new layer. Symmetrical ruler. Excuse me. Symmetrical ruler. The Bible's not God's word, it's mankind's second retelling of it. Hell yeah. Alright, take you, put you there. And now new. No. Okay, take you. This. Showing all layers. Link guide to ruler, sure. Alright, so now... It worked. Okay, but now I have to make sure it's properly symmetrical. Okay. We got symmetry. Girl, please save the stream for the clips, says Raina. I'll save the stream just for you, Raina. Just for the clips. Alright, look at this. Okay, let me make sure this is way too big. What's going on here? You're so cute, Raina. We have to save the stream now. Exactly. Uh-oh. That was weird. Alright. Let's see. Is this symmetrical? Why is my... Hold on. Yeah. Okay. This is pretty symmetrical. Hell yeah, we did a perfect symmetry. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. We got this. Delete you. I'm gonna call you ruler. God, you see how annoying it is to set up a ruler here in a Clip Studio Paint Town? Look at that. Dear any Cancer people? Any Leos in chat? What is it, Scorpio season right now? I'm a twisted psychopath. Psychopath. I like that. I'm a psychopath. I think you shouldn't. I think I better go kill myself. No, J Stace, we're not doing this. We are not doing this, J Stace. J Stace. J Stace, why do you say those things? You have, like, you say it every stream. Why do you say that every stream, J Stace? At least once without fail. Let's go to the, head. Bang, shade, head, mouth. Okay, close you. Alright, right around the eyes, I need to add eyeliners. Aries men are the best. They're pretty good, all things considered. Eyes, okay. Eyes. Eyelash. Let's make a new... Let's rip out her eyes. Good. Or Jace the Ace. The new ruler, because she can't always measure up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because I just don't feel like living anymore, Jace Ace. So Jace Ace, you have to ask yourself, what is something, Jace Ace, you think you could be worth living for? What is this? Under eyeline. I don't know what it's called. What is something Jace the Ace would want to live for? You know what I mean? Alright, let's take the paint dipper. Alright, now back to coloring. No. Okay, we're trying. Bye, Himari! Oh, came to the stream thinking they probably will be quiet and funny or something and saw the opposite. That's hilarious. I'm glad you find me funny. Like I said, I'll go to bed thinking about it. You know what? Faye thought I was funny. You know? Guys, I know someone like you that's very close to me. They live a very full and healthy life without religious. Without fear, you can do it. Exactly. Life, says Caleb. If you die, then you can't watch KO's streams anymore. Exactly. J Stace, when are we gonna collab, J Stace? I would love to have you voice chat on stream. And that way you can talk to everybody directly. I think that'd be a lot of fun. What do you say, Jace the Ace? I kind of wanted it right here. Because I don't have these underlines in my current model. And I think I can make the eyes more expressive if I add them. Bye, Himari, my friend. I'll miss you. Philosophical advice from a funny farm person. Shout out to the farms. All right. Let's take you, put you there. Let's see how that looks. A little smaller. I made it too big. Whoopsie daisy. You know, the whole thing is like being stuck on a trapeze in the sky and you think it's a dream, but it could also not be a dream. So you let go or you stay on. You let go, J-Stace. That's what you do. Because you know what it's like to hold on to the trapeze thing. You know what it's like to be there, but you don't know what happens when you let go. So you must let go because you must always be on the constant pursuit of new information, Jace the Ace. Alright, where's you? Okay. I think a tiny bit closer should be good. Are you a funny farm person too? I missed college classes for Jace Ace and Chaos Collab. You know what I mean? Jace Ace when trapeze. There we go. Trapeze. Jace Ace, when are you gonna come collab and be on my stream? I'm sure everybody would love to. I can make this a little darker. Love to have you here. We want to hear what Jace Ace has to say. Trapeze. Shout out to the trapeze. Any tips on coloring shading? Not particularly. I just draw it until it looks all right. And I pray. I pray it turns out okay. But no, I always like, I think a good call is like to do a baseline. I don't know. I am very cell shaded, as you can see. And then like cell shading and then with some gradient, I think always looks good. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Let's do a file save. Never. Jace the Ace. Jace the Ace. You don't want to talk to all these people directly? Jace the Ace, we love you here. We would love to see you on stream, Jace the Ace. I think that'd be fantastic. Alright, I have to fix this jacket, because if you notice, I drew the jacket improperly. So I've got to fix that real quick. On. It looks great. Thank you. It's my second donut. Selling donuts out the trap house. Would you prefer the collab on my stream without Kaoza? I love how Tasato, you're like, this could be a good opportunity for me. What was that noise? What the? I need to find a way to time travel to the past. I need to find the truth, the answers, and everything. Jace the Ace, perhaps you can find that on my stream. As a collab, Jace the Ace. Perhaps you can find the answer. I don't collab with anyone. Why is that, Jace the Ace? Alright, let's take that jacket. Okay. The jacket itself is right here. Jacket collar. Belt, no. Jacket copy. I think it's the jacket copy. There we go. I gotta erase the liner. Okay, perfect. We are on the move. Jace Ace is too good for you. I know, Jace Ace. I didn't know you had, like, I didn't know you were booked. You know what I mean? I didn't know you were booked, Jace Ace. I was like, wow, I think that would be so much fun to collab with Jace the Ace on live stream. We could do whatever you wanted to do, Jace the Ace, but I guess I'm not cool enough for Jace the Ace. Guys, that's why I gotta get my money up, my clout up. So one day, hopefully, I can collab with Jace the Ace. That micro mini skirt, though. Don't worry, Reina. She's wearing spats underneath. We are properly garbed in this area. Do not worry. No, I gotta stop using you for answers. You're a terrible teacher and a terrible mentor. I am no help at all. Is that so, Jace the Ace? Is that so? I don't know how to respond. Perhaps. But Jay says, all I know is that I don't have all the answers. Jay says is giving you bad review. Jay says gave me a 1 out of 5-star review just then. Okay, okay. Damn, okay. Jay says, how can I get to at least like a 3-star or 4-star? You know what I mean? Don't correct me, Jace Ace language. Do you want to be timed out? You've been timed out before in the past. Let's stop using profanity. I know you feel edgy, you feel cool because the entire topic of conversation is about Jace the Ace right now. So you're letting it get to your head. Take a deep breath. Calm down. Calm down, my child. Where's the belt? Uh-oh, where's the top belt? There we go. I need to get you off here too. No. There we go. Ray says, well, poor Jace Ace. I love how you're the top commenter, but all your comments are negative. Listen here, Faye. Wait till you find out when I tell you he's been doing this since what? Last December? Or January? Jace Ace is a fan favorite around here. I'm never happy ever because of how shit my life is, Jace Ace. So now we must reflect, Jace Ace. How can you make your life better? You must reflect. You must have constant reflection about your behavior in life, Jace Ace. Otherwise, yes, it will never change. You'll continue to cry about it in VTubers chats 24/7. You must always self-reflect. January. Okay, since January. You're damn lucky I'm not in charge, because I'd time out all you roaches. See, Jace Ace, you know what? Again, like, maybe if you live stream with us, you can be in charge. Last December, I missed out on like 9 months of this. Yes, you have. Some of us are simply born victims. That's if you let the victim mentality make you think you're a victim. You know what I mean, Jace Ace? You get to decide whether or not you're a victim in life. I hate to break it to you. Despite what other people tell you, you get to decide if you're a victim or not. Because perhaps you internalize the situation you've gone through and you're like, that's a situation that I can become stronger from. You know? You get to decide if you want to be a victim. So if Jace wants to be a victim, alright, that's fine. I'm not a victim though. You know? I mean, I guess Jace Ace is though. It's been a while since I caught a Chaos stream. Last one I watched, some guy was talking about confessing to his crush. I wonder which one. Was that Klizzix? Was that the Klizzix stream? That'd be really funny, actually. I haven't even done anything, says Caleb. The Donatachis have some funny people. Yeah, we really do. We really definitely do. All things considered. At one point, these people were so absolutely batshit insane, I had a little notebook that I would write down all their lore and trauma just to keep up with all the drama. It was tough out here. Honestly, the Christian God is a self-serving narcissist. You think so, Jace Ace? Jace Ace, I ask you, Jace Ace, are you going to become a victim your entire life? Are you going to remain a victim? Or are you going to become someone who's strong, Jace Ace? You got rid of the notebook? It's still here. I just haven't written in it recently. Probably because I haven't really, like, streamed consistently. You know, all things considered. Wait, you wrote down our lore? Yeah. Do you not remember the pink notebook? The lore notebook, exactly. I confessed to my crush since watching Chaos' streams, too. Oh, brother. Faye, Tasato is my #1 delusional simp. In case you haven't noticed. Anything I ask him to do, he does it. So if you have any requests for him, just run it through me and I'll be like, oh, go do that, and he'll take care of it. Because you're not even halfway through the lore, LMAO. Look at this, all nice and clean. Yeehaw. Okay. Now let's put all you back. Right here. Oh, we lost the belt. There we go. That is really bothering me that it's like only partially colored in. So I'm gonna color it in real quick. Where are you though? What the? There we go. Thank you. Alpha lock. We're already alpha locked. Paint drop. That's crazy. Like anything, pretty much Tasada will do pretty much anything for me. One time he didn't say good morning to me. I make him say good morning and write a good morning to me message every day in the morning in the Discord. One day he like forgot and it wasn't morning for me anymore. So as punishment, we made him take my giant body pillow Dakimakura to grocery shopping with him. And he did it. And he took pictures as proof. There's very few things that Tasada will not do. And I know he's cheesing from ear to ear now. He's like, the conversation's about me right now. He's an attention whore too, if you haven't noticed. Okay, I don't necessarily like the lack of zipper now. But technically that's how it would be. Let me see if I can hide the ruler. Oh, give me a second. I gotta think about this. I guess I can make it a little closer. It's not bad. So you got a crazy crackpot, parasocial simp, donut seller, lore notebook. That is correct. That is correct. Stella and Fukustar have been entertaining us for you. Thank you, Reina. Good to know. The secret is I'm not a parasocial simp. Our love is mutual. He says, riddled in delusion. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna have to make that. How can I fix that? I wonder. It's like, do I leave it improper? No, I'll just like move it later. Okay. I'll figure it out. You're Biggie Infector. Biggie? Biggie Cheese? Tasado own thing. Thanks, bud. We've got Debunk User, which is his own thing. That is correct. That is correct. Debunk is a little eccentric to say the least. I think he's simply a victim of his circumstances. Mr. Bombastic. Did we lose Jace to Ace? Let me see. Oh, let me see. Oh, good night. We did. Good night, Jace to Ace. I don't know if you're still there. Is Debunk User normal? No. So what he tried doing for the longest time was like role playing that he was in the military, because I was prior in the military, and he tries to use these like, I don't know if dog whistle is the proper word, but little terms that only military would pick up on. And he tries using them to like blend in like he was in the military, but he's not. And I thought that was the wildest thing. Because he would make the smallest mistakes, which would make it really, really funny. So it's like he was trying to speak the lingo of the military, but he would end up making mistakes about it, and it was really, really funny. Jacket? Where? This is what I want. Sleeves. Alright, sleeves line art. Mwah. Sleeves. Line art. Sleeves coloring. It wasn't roleplay, he lived it himself. The military? Alright, take this. No clipping mask. How do I clipping mask? Is this it? I don't remember. Yes, that is it. Alter. I told Alter he needed to join the military and he did. Unbelievable. You got military people here being myself and KO. And Hayu and Alter. Exactly. If I ask, if you were a deity alone in the creator, would you interfere with your creations or let them act themselves? No interference. I would interfere, Jace Ace. Because that's how a proper parent teaches their children. You know, they do proper scaffolding of teaching their kids what to do and what's right and wrong. But they don't let them drown. You know what I mean? Dead Dog is joining the Navy soon, it seems. Yeah, I think that's so funny. I take back crazy crackpots. Crazy fanatic crackpot. Hell yeah. I never claimed to be military, but you implied it. I never implied it. I swear upon the debunked name. You are so corny. We all saw it. Jace is back. Many such cases. We all saw it. You were trying to use terminology that only other military would pick up on. Like, you thought you were so slick. It was really funny. Alright, where's my ink dropper? Alright, back to this. Is this the color I want to use? Uh-oh. I forgot to turn my ruler. Because of course. Okay, that looked good. I'm eating Oreos. Are you gonna pass your next PRT, Caleb? Caleb, are you gonna pass your next PRT? Good God. Always eating something just big and greedy. Always eating something. Good God. Yes? Okay, okay. So you're saying that it's logical for deity to interact with the universe at all time. Now that's just wishful thinking. I didn't say that, Jace Ace. Like, you're putting words into my mouth. I did not say that at all. All I'm saying, Jace Ace, is that you are wasting so much of your time, so much of your life, fixating about whether or not religion exists. And I pity you. I pity you, because instead of becoming a very successful individual, which you are capable of becoming, you are fixated on whether or not something exists. You don't know the answer. You'll never know the answer. Move on. Move on, Jace. I forgot what paintbrush I was using prior. Okay, take this. So I was using like a kind of like a watercolory one. I think it may have been this one. He's 135 pounds and 4'6", I believe it. I unsubscribe. You'll never see me in live streams again. Bye-bye. Jace Ace language. I'll see you later, Jace Ace. We love having you around here. Actually, I can't say shit, Caleb. I'm only 148 LMAO. I saw that pot belly. Skinny fat is a thing. That's a thing. Why is this not coming out how I want it to come out? You know what I mean? Okay. I think that's a little bit better, but I think I need a bigger taper. All things. I don't have a pot belly. I mean, when you put, France, what is the full name? Little John Pickle User. When you put him on your stomach that one time, I was like, okay. Alright. The Thickie. Let's put you there. Let's move this. There we go. It makes it so much easier. Okay. Take that. Alright. Shout out to my computer freezing. Okay, maybe something like this. I don't know. Maybe we'll blend it. Maybe that. Ooh, this is looking tough. And also, like, if I blend... Is that the case still? Oh, no. That's weird. Before, it wouldn't symmetrically blend. 6'7". My most important character trait is I'm 6'7". That is correct. Tasato is 6'7". No, dad bod LMAO, pretty much damn skinny. Laptop on my chest made me look thick. Me when I cope and seethe. Post-Dex scan. Debunk post-Dexa scan. 5'6" and 137. Legit, no cap. Post-Dexa scan. Oh, fuck. Why did I not separate those layers? Whoopsie. Oh, well. Damn. Love to see it. I forgot to separate these layers. I'm gonna have to draw them again. How do you know so much about each other? Because we are a big happy family here. We're all in a Discord, and we act like VTubing is like a clubhouse. It's actually a lot of fun. So we often fight with each other too. Like there's someone I used to work with in the military. His name is Hayu, and every time I see him, it's like on site. It's on site, and we will fight each other immediately. And it's very cute because everyone else is just like, no, guys, don't fight. It's very cute. They try to break us up. All right, let's take you. Right here. Oh, France. I didn't mean to do that. Get out of here. Happy family. Happy. I'm pretty happy, all things considered. Alright, so let's duplicate this. This is so annoying. France. I'm going to need to duplicate it 3 times. Okay. Right click. Right click. Long sleeve. Work. Sleeve built. And then sleeve cuff. I'm so hot. Why am I so sweaty? I'm giving up on trying to stop you, says the boss. Whoa. Stop me from doing what? Stop me from doing what? Daily? 5'6", what do you mean 5'3"? I'm in the Discord, but my username is different, so you'll never figure out which one I am, says Stormy. That is possible. Alright, pick all of you. Alright. Now let's get to erasing. Good God. Cleaning up a mess. Alright, cycle. Erase. Then you'll fit right in. Anybody who's in my Discord and voluntarily stays is a psychopath. That's just how it works. I hate to break it to you guys. Okay, just kidding. There we go. And there the lies start to unfold, Mr. 5'3". Caleb? Yeah, he's 5'3". I saw that photo of you, Caleb. I'm like, yeah, that's a 5'3"er. Alright. Kayla's a tomboy philosophical fox girl. Stella, the super busy sentient star mod. Mod? Assistant San, the overworked assistant Tasato, the loyal giant philosopher. You consider Tasato a philosopher? All I got was... Okay, tomboy philosophical. Okay, I can take it, actually. Hi, you military Gundam Chad. Military Gundam Chad that needs to be put in his place. You forgot that part. You forgot that part. Caleb is a Marine, unfortunately. KO, I don't think I'm a psychopath. I'd have to agree. You're just kind of like grandfathered in. How did you find me, Caleb? I forget, because I think you mentioned it before in the past. I guess you're correct, I'm a psychopath. You know what I mean? Alright, now sleeve belt. You take you away. And now unlock you, and then erase. There we go. Perfect. Poor Hayu. Hayu's got it. Someone's got to do it, okay? I told you, Stargazer. I told you this. The reason why the military absolutely sucks is because people like him are in positions of power. And it is my job. It is my job, post-mortem military, to make sure someone puts Hayu in his place. Reddit, the Blackrock Shooter collection video. I see. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Am I a psychopath? High key. All things considered, high key. Alright, erase all you. A twisted psychopath, exactly. Alright, now up here. We're gonna make this smaller. What just happened? What in tarnation? Oh, I just selected the wrong one, that's why. Okay. High key? You are a high key a psychopath. Mr. I have to get the hell beat out of me just to open a bank account. Wild. It's KO over. Alright, there we go. Clear it a little bit more. No. Okay, phew. I thought I didn't turn on my symmetry tool. I would have had to start all the way over. That sucks. I found you through that in like one of your streams and I was like, yep, this is it. Do you watch any other VTubers, Caleb? I always find it interesting. I think like I have like a large audience of people who just watch me and that's it. They're like not really a VTuber fan. And I think that's interesting. But there are a few people who overlap. So who else do you guys watch? Crispy Clee, what do you usually stream? What do I usually stream? First of all, streaming. Streaming, question mark. I used to stream art very consistently. I'm kind of going through difficulties with my computer, so I stream very randomly. But I like Tetris streaming. I like getting to know my audience, and I will do little therapy sessions with them, because a lot of these people here are overthinkers who have zero confidence. And somebody's got to give these SOBs confidence. And I guess it's gonna be me. And I like arguing. If you can find a topic we can argue on, I would have a field day. But it has to be like a real topic, not just, oh, peanut butter or jelly. You know what I mean? I have infinite confidence. You are lying through your teeth, Tasato. Don't make me beat you. I'm the definition of cringe. Then you are like literally a member of my community. Immediately. Effective immediately. We have some cringe lords in here. You are the first VTuber stream I watched properly. I see. Appreciate it. GG. I saw videos of her today, actually. That felt a little targeted towards someone. Me? Targeting? And don't take it as a joke. You don't mock a deity, because if you do, they may make you regret it for all of times. Jace the Ace, if they make me regret it for all of times, I will simply become stronger than that deity, and then what? The deity had to come from somewhere. You know, I will just find out the formula of what made the deity a deity, and I'll become stronger than that deity. I'm not afraid, Jace the Ace. You live in fear. You live in fear, Jace the Ace. But not everyone lives in fear. Oops. I do not. Maybe 30? A little too big. 20. Most VTubers I watch only watch them for clips of their stream. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm a fake VTuber fan sometimes. I'm like, oh. I just watch a bunch of clips. It's just so much more time, like, consuming easier. You know what I mean? Edgelord. Your arrogance will be your downfall. Correct, Jace. It's written in the stars. But my downfall will be beautiful nonetheless. So I'll take it. Jace, I've been told that my entire life. Bitch, you are too damn cocky. Jace, people are preying on my downfall. They are praying for my downfall, Jace. I pay it no mind. No mind. Prometheus didn't suffer for us humans to live in fear. Shout out to that. And whoever that guy is. Here we're all psychopaths. Exactly. Okay, I'll take this and I'll just curve it a little bit. There we go. How come you don't like Hayu's confidence? Because he's confidently fucking wrong. He's a cool guy. He really is. But good God, is he so damn arrogant. He is so damn arrogant. Like yesterday when I was like, hey, by the way, did you hear that Tylenol has a cause for fucking autism? And he's like, let's get you to bed, Kaoza. He immediately starts with the ad hominem before taking a split 30-second Google search to verify my claims. But this is many such cases with Hayu. And I do enjoy it. Hayu makes me look like I'm a very educated individual, so I'll take it. You know what I mean? I don't hang with narcissists like you. You have lost a supporter. That's fine, Jace the Ace. Because I know being arrogant rubs off on people. And I'm here to teach people how to have more confidence. So if it's not your cup of tea, that is totally fine, my dear. I think even you could do some good with some arrogance. You know what I mean? I'd rather someone be too arrogant, even Hayu, than be unconfident. I'll take that any day. Well, if you don't want to say the F all the effing time, how about you stop saying F the effing Okay, you're right, Jace the Ace. That's fair. That's fair. I'll try, Jace the Ace. I'll try not to curse. Call me out on it if I curse again. Unk. I'm an old man at 25. How old are y'all? I am a hag. So I'm 29 years old. I am 29 years old. There we go. Alright, now do I want to make that a separate piece too? Probably. Alright, alright. Let's take this. Duplicate it. Alright, make you sleeve cut stretchy part. Oops. Part. Alright, take that. I just turned 20 19 days ago. Yeah, I'm not on to you then. Alright, sleeve cuffs. We got that. Let's erase this part. Okay. And we have it right there. Perfect. Okie dokie. Back to work. I think it's best for me to stay humble since being too confident may bring scary confrontation. But Stargazer, you won't, like, look how long you've let your family walk over you. You're 25 years old and you've wasted how long of your life of your family walking over you. You are just now waking up. If you had a little bit more confidence, you could have woken up a long time ago, which that confidence can transfer into work skills, which technically you could provide for your family even more if you're a little bit more confident. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It is not hard to be confident, but not let the power consume you. It's really not that hard. You know, I have a lot of reasons to be. I know I like act playfully arrogant, but I'm not actually arrogant. Me when I lie. Your audience is very old. Guys, are we unk and chopped? I think we're unk and chopped. You know what I'm gonna do someday? I'm gonna walk into a bakery and ask them, hey, could you bake a cake in the shape of a genitalia? Okay, Jace Ace, if that's what you're into. I don't judge those things, Jace Ace. You know, if that's what you, you know. You do you. Chunk. Chunk. Y'all seem very crackpotish, especially if this is your fandom. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think I lead by a terrible example because allegedly my doctors think I'm mentally unstable. And so these people come in here also mentally unstable and they're like, you know what? I'm in good company. I feel safe here. And so my chat goes absolutely ballistic and they have a life of their own. Definitely a you and you lie moment. Bye, see you guys. Bye, Faye. Appreciate you being here. And I hope to see you again. Boy, do we have a surprise for you if you like little German men. What the? What are you on about? You're a terrific role model. That's true. I show you guys that you can be mentally ill and still do something. I don't want to say necessarily success, but you can do something. You can accomplish something. Is it gonna be good? Ooh, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Also, if you're a man with a girl and your profile picture makes you seem like a P word. Alright, Jace the Ace, that's a kind of news to me, because I thought you had a drawing of a girl in your profile picture. But I'll take that in consideration in the future. We feel connected by our mental instability. This is a safe space for mental instability. That's what this is. See you guys in 30 minutes. Hell yeah. I have some of my life. A life of their own except me. My life belongs to you. You love to see it. You love to see it. Tasato, we haven't milked you for content in a while. What can we do? You got any ideas? Does popsicle count? Popsicles? I understand it's a reference to your profile picture, but I'm too slow to remember the context. You're calling me a femmy, you woman? You think I'm a pet? What? Jace the 8th? Oh, that's what you were saying. Okay, when you said the P word, I thought you meant like pussy. Like, I thought that's what you meant. Okay. We were just having a little misconversation here, Jace the Ace. But all I'm saying is that's what I thought I saw. You know, I can be mistaken. Humans do make mistakes in this world. All right, take you, erase, and put you right here. Yeehaw. LMAO, what? Yeah, I think we got a little bit of a miscommunication with Jace to Ace. But Jace Ace, I don't know if your father taught you that, but it's a little silly. It's a little silly to think that way, Jace Ace. You are very judgmental for someone who hasn't accomplished much in his life, Jace the Ace. Many such cases. The peanut gallery. The peanut gallery. That's a moment to remember. Jace, you got the script. You decide your story. You got the script. You gallery. That is exactly what came to mind. The Hayus. You decide your story, no one else. Take control, show the world who is boss. Take the script. There we go. Well, usually someone who has a cartoon girls or profile pic turns out to be a child predator like that guy from Subway. I don't think the guy from Subway had a cartoon girl profile picture. And Jace the Ace, you need to understand. I can't even like go into this whole like causation, correlation. Jace the Ace, I just request you take a logic class. There you go. Are you going to college, Jace the Ace? Because I think a logic class would do you pretty good. God, I have something in my eye. Okay, I'm just not seeing the messages, says Caleb. Oh, did Jace the Ace block you maybe? Imagine the guy from Subway having some anime profile picture on Twitter. Can you imagine? Alright, I can just leave you as that, actually. I can stretch it out. Okay. Nice. Now, I've got to take all of these. Oh, this is so annoying. No, all of these have that only something part. I'm gonna make an account, make the profile picture my middle finger. You do that, Jace the Ace. That sounds like a fantastic idea. A fantastic and creative idea. No, I see his now, but the messages might be getting auto-deleted because YouTube censorship. Oh, are you looking at the thing on my screen? Maybe that's it. I wasn't seeing his message either for the longest time. Oh, he probably blocked you. Jace Ace is very trigger happy when it comes to the block button. So anytime like you could say the nicest thing to him and he's like, you know what? Blocked. So that's probably why. Jace is the real Slim Shady, not gonna lie. You know what I mean? Hello, Forest Kitten 712. How are you doing? Maybe it's my microphone. I think my microphone's kind of furry. It's getting stuff in my eye. Honestly, Base, I respect being blocked. You know what I mean? Jace is so funny. He also leaves stream once a stream, says I'm leaving and never coming back. Yeah, we love Jace Ace around here. Alright, long sleeved liner. This is so annoying. But it has to be done. Alright, long sleeve liner. Alright. Like this. Oh. Sleeve coloring. What is this? What the? Oh, what the hell did I just do? What did I just do? It's been good. How are you? I'm doing alright, all things considered. I've got kind of like a little headache, and I don't really like it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like having headaches. Color. How long have I been streaming for? Oh, almost 2 hours. Color. Sleeves. Cuffs. Color. I've been trying to wake up at 5 o'clock, you guys, because I'm trying to turn my life around and become a contributing member of society, if you could believe it or not. Sleeves color. I don't need you anymore. You haven't hit the 3-hour quota. I didn't realize I had a 3-hour quota. I'm not gonna lie. News to me. Stretchy part color. God, I'm so hot. I've been drinking water while streaming. Yeah, I've been drinking my Minute Maid, my Diet Minute Maid. But I'm so hot. I'm gonna have to take another shower. I just showered. I remember someone saying they don't like a certain name, but I'm probably misremembering. My bad. What the hell are you talking about, Stargazer? Also, everybody pay attention to Tasato saying, like, he's my #1 fan, but he doesn't even have, like, the #1 crown in chat. Really makes you think, you know what I mean? Really makes you think. Alright, stretchy part. Alright, sleeve cuffs. France! God, I hate this. I'm so hot. I have my crown turned off. You're lying. Me when I lie. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say aloud to my mostly Christian classmates, your truth is wrong, Jace the Ace. Alright. Alright, Jace the Ace. And if they have full strength in their belief, they are not going to listen to a heckler like you. The peanut gallery, Jace the Ace. Jace the Ace, I asked Jace the Ace, what have you accomplished in life? What have you accomplished, Jace the Ace? Because it seems like you only want to tear other people down, but that makes sense because you want them to be on your level of having nothing because you've accomplished nothing in your life. Alright, stretch apart. No! France. Okay, that right there. And this right here. Okay. Stretchy. Art. God, my eyes. Gotcha. Wait, I remember 3 VTubers I watch are you, Stella, and Gigi. Shout out to them. All I've accomplished is that I've gained more points to dying soon by my own hands. Are you satisfied with that, Jace the Ace? Shout out to Chaos and Jace the Ace Moments, 199. Thank you, my dear Stargazer. I appreciate it. Jace the Ace. Are you proud of that being your only accomplishment? I do ask. Are you proud of that? Chad, don't let him forget. He's got to answer, because he will avoid the question. Sleeve cuffs. Great. Sleeve cuffs. Right, take you. Right here. Sleeve belt. Sleeve belt. I'll be at fully peace when I die. Jay says, why do you crave peace? Why are you so lazy intellectually that you want peace in this life? Does anybody have peace in this life, Jay says? Does anybody? You want something that doesn't exist and is not handed to many people. You're asking for it. When did I have this? Shout out to Insanity, he says Caleb. I always love the like low-key backwards, backhanded compliments. Why do I even have this? Alright, long sleeve liner. Okay. Long sleeve color. Alright. No. Sleeves. There we go. Long sleeves. I could just say sleeves, actually. Shout out to psychopathy. I think I found myself being a little bit on the insane side. Caleb says he was not a psychopath. Now he's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Good. 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 And good. That took so long. That is so annoying. Sleeve belt color. Let's use the ink dropper. I need to set up a little bit higher. Shout out to standing desk. Jace the Ace did not answer my question. I told you guys he was going to avoid it. I told you. He was going to avoid my question. Are you satisfied being your only accomplishment in life, Jace the Ace, is what I was asking as a reminder. Yeehaw. Damn. Poor Jace the Ace. Really makes you think, you know what I mean? I said this was going to happen and it did. Unbelievable. I'm too busy drawing a man on the throne. Hell yeah. We love drawing together. We're drawing besties. Life is meaningless when you die. You lose everything. Nothing matters. Jace the Ace, you are avoiding the question because you are a coward, Jace the Ace. You are a coward. Are you proud and satisfied with your only accomplishment in life being getting closer to death. Are you satisfied and proud of that, Jace Ace? You're not getting out of this one. What did you just say? I don't want to repeat myself. Live stream at 3 a.m. not clickbait. Be nice, Kaoza. He's got to wake up. He's got to wake up because he is his own victim. He is the villain and the victim of his world. And he'll continue to do absolutely nothing with his life, throw it away, and then blame others for his own failure. And I will not support that behavior. Not around these parts. Alright, let's get the sleeve belts out of here. Sleeve cups need to be white. Where'd you go? There we go. Alright, paint drop. Paint drop. Color. Good to go. I will not be mocked. Jace the Ace, you did not answer my question. I said you did not answer my question, Jace the Ace. That's what I said. And you are running away from my question because you are a coward and you don't want to answer it. That's why. Thank you, though. I was already in the club. How insane do we have to be to get you put in the lore notebook? Usually a lot of the lore notebook comes from like a troubled childhood. So not necessarily so insane, but a lot of your behavior is shaped by your childhood. So if you had a very rough childhood, very likely you'll end up in the notebook. Stormy, the one with the cool L profile picture. Hell yeah. I love how I'm manually coloring this. Improperly so. It is 7:12 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Jace the Ace, I ask. Jace the Ace. Quit running away unless you truly are a coward. Are you proud of accomplished nothing in your life? The notebook isn't really an accomplishment. Yeah, right. You sit here and begged for your entries in your notebook all the time, and I'm like, it's not an accomplishment. It's not anything. It's just simply the result of a troubled childhood in an individual. Or a troubled life, depending. Alright, let's see. Can I do the dump box and it not be weird? Because I know sometimes I fill it in and it looks weird. Yes, I am proud. Okay, so you're proud of being a loser. Copy that. That's all I needed to hear. Jace the Ace is proud of being a loser. So now, Jace the Ace, everything you say comes with the asterisk of this man is proud that he is a loser. And that's mad embarrassing, Jace the Ace. I hate to break it to you. Hi, crackpots, I'm back. Welcome back. Faye, how are you doing? All right, sleeve cuffs. Right here. Just kidding, wrong area. Stretchy part. Get the coloring. Grabs belt and walks. Jesus, you're actually so funny. Jace, you're a funny guy. You're a funny guy, Jace. I like your reels, Jace. I think they're very well done. Some of them are a little out there. A little abstract, but I like your reels, Jace. Look what you did, KOC. He's gonna spank the toilet. You get a raw ramen pack. Raw? You think that's funny? You think suicide is funny? Huh? Jace. In such a conversation to do asterisks to indicate like you're role playing something, yeah, I did kind of find it funny. Every time I see a little asterisk to like do something, in a sense of like role play, I do find it kind of funny, all things considered. KO's a condoned suicide. Jace the Ace, you are a D1 heckler. You are a D1 heckler. You're not even a D1 hater. I'm a D1 hater. You're a D1 heckler. Like, he is the peanut master. Do you know what I mean when I say you're the peanut gallery, Jace the Ace, I ask? Are you familiar with that term? Might be a little antiquated. You're laughing. I'm role-playing right now and you're laughing? How you doing, KO? Rise on! I'm doing quite alright, all things considered. I'm allegedly trying to color right now. It's not going the best, but I'm making progress nonetheless. So I'm happy. D2 hater. Who's a D1 hater compared to me? I'm a D1 hater. Catches the donut. You guys are so funny. Throws a donut to start, catches the donut. What did I miss, LMAO? Jace the Ace is being a D1 heckler right now, as always. You're drinking my sake Kamosabi? Jace the Ace. Jace. Guys, what do we do with Jace the Ace? What do we do with him? Poor Reina. D1 neutral. I could see you as D1 neutral. D1 fence sitter, though. I wouldn't call it neutral. D1 fence sitter. Alright. Look at that. Finally, I can get rid of this. Now we have that. That. Oh, I need to do that. Whoops. Alright. Alright, we're almost there. Yeehaw. Chase the Ace is mad funny. Alright, take you. Oh wait, put you back. Let's get all of this. There we go. Long sleeve color. There we go. Jace Ace is a force of nature. We just gotta let him be. You know what I mean? He's like a thunderstorm. You just gotta let it happen. You know, you can try and bring an umbrella, but ultimately, you just gotta let it happen. You know? Old phrase from Tantro, the Lone Ranger. Would you say that most of my speech is hateful? Absolutely, Jace the Ace. And the thing is, Jace the Ace, is you try to get under people's skin, but I cannot be angered. You try to anger me because you feel like you have control over somebody when you get them angry or you make them feel an emotion that you're trying to push them towards. But it does not work with me, Jace the Ace. It does not work. And so it's very comedic to me. I find it very, very funny. Like I said, you're a very funny guy. TY, more Biggie food. Like LeBron, says Reno. The therapy is starting. It always ends that way. Sinking streams. 3 poners lie LeBron. What the hell did those... What does any of those words mean? Haters' goals make KOs like this instead of they make it like this. Exactly. There's only one person. There's only one man who can make me angry in this world. And that's Hayu. That is the only son of a bitch that can make me actually angry. And it's not even angry. I more so just get really, really excited. I get so excited talking to him because he's just so brain dead sometimes. Good God. They want to be Hayu so badly. Look at all this. All these people want to be Hayu so badly. Who is Alex Jones? I believe he had the show called InfoWars. And he was the one who said the waters were making the frickin' frogs gay. That's who Alex Jones is. Poor Hayu is just existing and suddenly gets tackled. You know what I mean? And he's not just existing. I had to bite my tongue so badly when he was like, I walk outside, I see the world is totally fine, and then I watch anime. And guys, I had to bite my tongue so badly. Like, he was just like begging for me to attack him with that one. Begging. Gay frogs. And he was right about it too, you know what I mean? The friggin' frogs are gay. Alex Jones is basically a hateful guy. Jace Ace, you remind me a lot of Alex Jones, actually. Spreading misinformation and making hate your entire personality because you're so afraid that somebody will see the real Jace the Ace and not like him. So you'd rather make hate your personality than show the true Jace the Ace because you're so insecure of the true Jace the Ace. You don't show them to anybody. That reaction I felt. Caillou is so funny. Would you attack someone for giving you the finger? No, I would not, Jace the Ace, because like these mere simpletons, they just want a reaction out of you. Like you, Jace the Ace. You are a simpleton. You come here. You've been coming here for years. For decades even. And you try to anger us and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. You know, so of course, like silly things like a finger gesture would not make me angry because I'm not a pussy. That's why. All right, finally, after separating 6 billion layers. Good God. That took so long. Good Lord. All for it to look like I literally made 0 progress, lol. I'll say. Just give the finger back and laugh. Don't even give the finger. I wish... Okay, I'll show it. There's this hand gesture that my father taught me. That is like the #1 thing to get people so angry at you when you do it. It's like this arm flick. And it's very, very dismissive. And it always works to get people angry. But it's so harmless that like it's harmless to do. I suggest doing that, but I can't really show you what I'm talking about. It's really, really funny though. And it never fails to make people like agitated because it's just really dismissive. I gotta show it to you guys sometime. But I wouldn't even give him the finger back. Like, let's be real. Just do the dismissive hand motion. It's okay, Jace, I'm a simpleton too. God willing, you're no longer a simpleton. Stargazer. Poor Kaoza. I'd bite off their finger, Jace Ace, and then you're gonna be in jail for assault. Come on, Jace Ace. Do you want to go to jail? I hate to break it to you, but you live in America. You're gonna go to jail. If you assault somebody. Where are your sleeves? Oh God, okay. So, how long have y'all been in the fandom? I think most people, funny enough, most people you see here have been here since like day 1. Like, oh, like it's very interesting. A lot of people like stuck around and stayed. So a lot of people are like, let's see, who is maybe even slightly a newer person? I don't even know. Kaysa doesn't say mean things about me because I'm nice and well-behaved. You should be more like me, Jay Stace. Agreed. That's right, chat. She's a fox. Do you want to be an American idiot? I don't mind what Jay Stace. I don't pay any attention or any mind to what anybody thinks of me. If somebody thinks I'm an idiot, then so be it. But I pay those people no mind. And I implore you to do the same, Jay Stace. Who cares? Like, Jace, if I call you an idiot, which I kind of think you are one, you should be like, alright, who cares what this person thinks? That should be your response. But, because we all know Jace the Ace, he's probably about to say, type out a, what the F did you just say? In all caps. Let's see it, Jace the Ace. Oh, I'm an idiot? Well, then you're a B word. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Jace the Ace, you are so predictable. I predicted your next move, Jace the Ace. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That's how much of a simpleton you are, Jace the Ace. You're so simple in the brain, I can anticipate your next move. That is so embarrassing. You guys are loyal people. It's like a cult at this point, actually. Crispy Clee. True. Crispy Clee was relatively new, all things considered. All the damn emojis. I'm an OG chat maxer because I spent tons in your store. Well, dad buys your merch at least. Exactly. Raina's one of the OGs. Raina knew me before I was streaming. So Raina is an OG. There's a few OGs around who knew me before I started streaming. A cult may I join? Absolutely. KO really just pulled the JoJo's reference. You thought you could outsmart me, but I've been outsmarting your outsmarting. That's hilarious. I didn't know that was a thing in JoJo, actually. I don't remember the first year I was, but it was a very long time ago. And I'm almost on my year anniversary here in December. Yikes. Yikes, guys, when I have absolutely nothing planned. You guys are expecting something. I'll just buy you guys' love. I'll just do a big giveaway or something. No new artwork. Well, I'll do a giveaway. How about that? How about that? Out of everyone here, I'm the newest by being a month late. All things considered, I would say that's pretty accurate. Ooh. I'm saving, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna walk into my former friend's house and crap on the floor, says Jace the Ace. Another great commentary from Jace the Ace. Here's my glasses I'm slowly working on. I gotta eat, be nice to each other, and chaos. I think I'm also gonna call it a night. I'm not gonna lie. I've got like a bad headache, unfortunately. I've kind of had all day. I'm gonna call it a night, but I probably will stream tomorrow. I have no reason not to, you know what I mean? And I gotta make more progress on my model because we are, go-getter maxings. Go-getter maxings. So yeah, maybe I'll stream a game or something tomorrow. When Chaos pulls 30 CCV, I hope she'll remember us. I won't remember you guys forever. You guys won't let me. You guys won't leave me alone. That's why you guys act unhinged, so I can't help but, like, forget you. Excuse me, not forget you. I know what you guys are up to. Well, good night, all of you B-words. Jace Ace, okay, no more cursing, Jace the Ace. You're just doing it for the sake of it. You turned 18, and now cursing is in every other sentence. It's very cringe. You're gonna have to stop that around here. Or I'm gonna have to time you out, okay, Jace the Ace? You know, you're just doing it excessively because you're getting a thrill. You're getting a thrill out of typing a bad word, a no-no word. And it's a little corny. You know what I mean? It's a little corny. You think we're trying to be we are trying to be unhinged? Yeah, it's true. I would say it's pretty real. Same, have to do me pile of homework. Hell yeah. Jay, stop cursing if you aren't a staler. Exactly. Jace Ace, earn your wings. Join the Navy. I'd love to see Jace Ace in the military. I was in the first stream test. I just checked you, so you better remember when you're famous. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The first one where it's like my heart was pounding. Good God, I almost died that stream. I could barely speak. That was so scary, I'm not gonna lie. More like cheesy Jace Ace, you know what I mean? Jace Ace, it's a little cheesy. But anyway, you guys, I appreciate you being here. I'll probably hang out on the Discord. And I'll probably stream tomorrow. Hopefully. Good night, you guys, and see you later. Alright, you guys pretend the doors are shutting again. Hold on.